First Timothy 2:14. And Adam was not deceived, but the woman being deceived fell into transgression. When I was young, I wasn't quite sure what to make of this verse and others like it, but I needed to know how to teach my daughter and the other young girls in my life. Long story short, I do not believe that a woman is deceived like she's tricked and doesn't know any better, because if she truly doesn't know any better, how can you hold her accountable for just being stupid? Thing is, most women I know are not stupid. And so then, how do I apply this verse to my life? What does it mean? What I believe is that it is more common for a woman to be deceived to the point of delusion and a refusal of reality. To the point of delusion because you want to believe the absolute best in the people around you, especially those that you love. You refuse to face the reality of evil and sin, or maybe you were raised to ignore your intuition and you struggle with that, but deep down inside, you know the truth. So what I decided to do is I chose to speak only truth to my daughter and any girl in my life. I'm just always going to be forthright and honest. And so I did tell my daughter that the trades are hard for a woman. So whether she liked it or not, she was going to go to college and she was going to get a skill that is extremely flexible and something that can be done remotely in case she finds herself to be a widow, a single mom, or chronically ill, or having to care for special needs children. Because with a trade, you exchange time and physical labor for money. So as a woman, that is so hard to do during pregnancy or while caring for young children. Because from the beginning of pregnancy through postpartum, I think a woman should have the freedom and the option to rest and be at home for at least 2 years. My second pregnancy, I had spontaneous twins. There are no twins in my extended family history. So I didn't know that by the time I was 5 months pregnant, I was going to have to stop working because I literally could not stand up anymore. If an older woman does not teach a younger woman to prepare for things like this, life can be very difficult, not to mention that it can make her very bitter against her spouse and cause marriage conflict. None of us knows what our future is going to hold. Therefore, I am honest with my daughter and other young women. And honestly, one of the things that I think are harmful and I hate more than anything is Disney, because I think Disney sends all the wrong messages to young women.